This band of sniveling thieves has stolen my Elder Scroll, my most precious and treasured items. They will rue the day that they've messed with me, Perfidious Thorn. Hopefully, they're not busy swimming in the acid bath that laid out for them.
So I am going to open the scroll and take a look at it.
Yeah, you take a look at that scroll and you are immediately blinded. You just are immediately.
Was it an Elder Scroll? Did you find an Elder Scroll?
It's always the mistake there.
Well, that was not. I didn't see that coming. What can I say? Fine.
What's it say?
I didn't get a look at it. I'm blind.
You're looking at it right now. Oh.
I am not looking. I am blind, and I recommend you not look at it either.
Okay. Can you?
Why was that idiot walking around with this on his person?
You have to open your eyes to see.
I mean, he's right.
I will try opening my eyes.
That is a prerequisite.
And just stare like the million-yard, like invisible, I'm blind, you idiot stare, like right in the direction of Gaspasta's voice. Like I am so disappointed in you stare. But I'm probably a little off to the left or the right, so it's not quite hitting.
You do notice that there's a piece of ribbon kind of tied to the bottom that says certificate of deed.
Oh, this was his hustle.
I'm just going to take the scroll, which I still cannot see, and hold it out and hand it to whoever wants to grab it.
This actually is a pretty good hustle, though, when you think about it. Like, hey, pay me for this deed, and then you check the deed, and then you're blind, and then you get robbed blind, so you're blind twice.
Oh, we'll have to remember this one. It might become handy. Later
in hindsight, it would have been good to know.
I mean, I don't think there is any way for us to know. Regretfully.
All right, I'll roll up the blinding scroll and stick it in my bag, my backpack or whatever.
Roll with the curl, not against it. We don't want that.
Well, hopefully this is temporary. Assassins who can't see are not usually very well paid.
What would you like most? Like what, Vel? What are you like thinking about most right now? Like what do you want most? What's your next course of action here?
Honestly, I'm thinking about how nice it'd be to have a safe, warm, secure place to lay down and drink some tea and take a nap and just not have to deal with constantly moving around and messing with. Well, they're my friends, but it'd be nice to be a break.
That's great. Where are you all going to next?
Somebody else gets to lead the way. I don't know where we're going.
Since this works out,
Gaspasta's plan just get gold from Innkeeper, and we got gold from Innkeeper.
Yes, we did actually.
So
well, we got it technically from the guards.
Gaspasta's not in charge anymore. Gaspasta's plan worked. So
I hate that you're right.
Are you retiring from leadership, Gas?
Yeah. Gaspasta go out on a high note. Yeah.
Since this has worked out so well before, Spalding wants to listen at the door to see at the Norn door to see if Rachel has entered the fray and perhaps is in combat or has won. Just want to see if I can get a sense of what's going on over in that room.
Do that roll, my friend. Do that roll.
Okay.
Is it weird that I'm worried about Rachel?
Man, it's just the voice
my
in your
man.
head.
Absolutely, 100%.
We got
Balding
a
is-
blonde party member and a
is
deaf
deaf.
one.
In one ear, and that's the ear he just defaults to listen at doors. He's like, I don't hear anything. It's fine.
It's great. Everything sounds great in there, guys.
It's great, guys.
All right. Indeed.
Vel, your vision is starting to return a little bit. By the way.
Okay. Good.
Wait, I've
Yes,
heard
this-
that like people
that
that
about-
lose a scent or lose a sense, their others are amplified. So maybe if I guide you to the door and you listen at the door, maybe you can hear it.
Well, then you better hurry because the large black void is turning into a large white void actively as we speak. But yeah, I'll try listening at the door.
That just because you close your eyes, now it bright.
Gas, you are a genius. And
Thank you.
very observant.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to try and listen at the door. How'd I do? I
You
failed.
failed.
No,
Nobody's very good
no.
at listening to doors, which is fine.
I'll
No,
try listening
right.
at the door.
You're right.
We're listening to the door to see if the spider is killing the barbarians. That's what you're finding out?
Meanwhile, the
Okay.
spider's standing behind us and they're like, what you looking for? No,
Yeah,
don't.
that's a
That is
fail
not
as well.
giving you any ideas, DM. Don't do that.
That's a fail as well.
Well, I say we just leave the sleeping Norns lie.
Sometimes when Gaspassa want to know what's on the other side of door, Gaspassa knock on door, and somebody comes to door and tells him, "Oh, this is my house," and Gaspassa just go in at that point to rob.
But we were already in there and we were invited in. Rude to knock to get back in, especially since they were in the middle of something. Several somethings, actually.
Well, they're in the middle of dying, so I don't know if it really.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of rude to interrupt the whole passing on process. Don't you? I mean, would you consider it rude? Unless you're going to do something to stop them from dying, which I don't recommend because they seem very keen for it.
They're very hell bent on that whole
Mhm.
concept.
No, I didn't like the spider.
Oh.
Sorry. No, Gaspassa not like the spider.
Okay, let's. Oh well, I
Alright.
can almost.
I
I can
kinda
almost
felt like-
see.
Like Rachel and I had something there, but I don't know.
I think she was flirting with you.
I think so too, right?
Hmm.
What
What is it with
it would
you?
never work, but it might be fun.
Oh, you know, 8
Got
arms
eight,
to hold.
8 legs, 8
Mhm.
eyes. Who knows if she has 8 of something else? Am I right? What?
Ew. So let's, gentlemen, let's check that last hallway, the one to our right, and then maybe we can get out of here. I don't think anybody's going to come looking for us after this, since our, well, since, you know, the people who were trying to arrest us are at rest, unlike us.
Yeah. I just have a bad feeling that we might catch the rap for the innkeeper and the 2 guards.
There-
Well, unless one of us turned into a giant spider and gooified them and then cocooned them, I doubt it.
Yeah, but guards are already dead, so guards can't arrest us this time.
True.
I mean, there's more guards, Bassa. Okay, all right. I'm just the worry ward for nothing. Let's continue on, see if we can get anything else out of this trip.
Okay, so you're going through the east door?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Incredibly.
I am going to listen at that door. What could
Okay, cool.
what could go wrong?
Okay, cool. Yeah, do it.
Eventually, this is going to work. It worked.
It worked.
Yay!
What
Success.
you hear from the other side of the door is bark, 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 bark. That's what you hear.
Hmm. It sounds like an orgy, gentlemen. Are you sure you want one?
100%. 100%.
All right.
That's
You go.
awfully
You get the lead.
specific. Like,
Well, I wasn't specific as to what kind of orgy.
I mean,
there's more than one type.
Well, this is probably more of a doggy style orgy.
wow. And I thought my spider vaginas joke was a little much. All right, let's check out this doggy style
doggy.
orgy.
Ooh,
doggy.
Ooh, doggy.
All right.
Wow,
So you're all
wow,
going
wow.
through you're going through that door. Yeah.
That was gross.
Much to your surprise, you enter this room, and there's a bunch of nice. It's like cozy and warm and very restful, and there's several different pins with a lot of different hay. There's kind of like water troughs in the middle, and you realize that you are in a dog spa.
Oh, lovely.
All of the sudden, immediately in front of you, out of thin air, a dog appears, almost in a blink, and looks at you excitedly and barks and kind of excitedly barks at you.
Blink dog. Oh, novel. So what is it, doggo? Did somebody fall in a bath?
The dog essentially blinks again and then pees in the floor.
Yes, that's what I was expecting.
That's
It's obviously a full service.
Well, there's not much to do here.
Unless someone wants a pet dog. But I think these canines have probably been spoken for and have owners, would be my guess.
Owners who are rich enough to send them to a doggy spa and a weird
probably rich enough to
interdimensional
pay
dungeon. Ransom?
Yeah.
We've ransomed weirder things for possibly less. Although, gas, no eating these dogs. They're off limits. For now.
And a lot of the work's already been done for us because these dogs are already in a cage. If we put our own lock on the cage.
Did you bring a lock, Alanis?
I mean, you look in one of the cages as you're talking about this, and you see a dog in there, and the dog blinks existence and then blinks into existence. I'm in another part of the room without the cage, and then pees, and then cries about that a little bit.
I don't think we need to worry about locks. I think the only way we could get these dogs with us would be if they wanted to go with us.
So in this room, you've got the pins that they are in that are kind of like they have some like pee and poop. They're a little dirty in there, but they have the water troughs and then the table with like dog items, toys and such in this room.
Does there seem to be any sign of a minder or a dog? Is it just the dogs?
No. Not really.
Well, it would be irresponsible, gentlemen, to leave the dogs here by themselves. Do you agree?
They've already been here by themselves. And they just
But
like
why
blink
are they
in
here
and
by
out of
themselves?
existence. Because they can just blink in and out of existence. Like if you blinked and could be anywhere.
Would you choose to be here?
It's a dog spa.
At a luxury spa? Yes, frankly, I would.
Like it wouldn't matter where the dog spa was. You'd be at the dog spa, right?
Well, a human spa would be preferred, but you know.
And dogs are just like happy to exist. Like they don't harbor the same malcontent that humans and cats do.
True. I'm a little jealous myself.
At this point, a dog blinks into an existence over the water trough and has a decanter in its mouth and tips it to the side, and water pours out of the decanter, and then it blinks out of existence.
Oh.
Very well trained dog.
Yeah,
I
more so
don't-
than the others that are just pissing on the floor.
Huh. I have the suspicion that is not just more than adequate training. I believe that dog may be smarter than we are.
Bassa, drink some of that water.
Bassa, not a dog.
Yeah, but you do drink water. And aren't you thirsty? You know, we've been so active, and I think that water might be magic.
Well, the dog's definitely magic.
Well, we could tell if we dunk Spaulding's head in water.
That's not how it works. Trust me, Vasa. The only way for us to find out if that water is magical is
No. Gas Bassa thing
You're
may
the
be
strongest
Spaulding.
one.
Spaulding head have many dirty things in it. Maybe Spaulding get head washed in water.
Alanis, you drink it.
See, you made me cut open the spider corpse thingy a little while ago.
And that worked
really
out
feel
great.
like you're dodging responsibility here.
Gas Bassa also opened spider web.
And look how it turned out for you. You got acid sprayed on you. Didn't that make you thirsty, Bassa?
They'll also open spider web. Spaulding did not.
I did not. And do note, I didn't complain about it. I let you all have the glory. And right now, I think drinking that magical water would be well worth it. Don't you think, Bassa?
Can Bassa just dunk your head in the water?
I do not think Spaulding would attempt to struggle. He's smarter than that. So, it will allow Spaulding to have his head dunked by Bassa in the water.
Okay.
Bass is giving Spaulding a swirly.
Spaulding, why don't you roll an intelligence check for me?
He's probably got a good intelligence. He already knew not to fight against Gas Bass.
Except for we can't roll well whatsoever in this game.
So yeah, you
Save our
just
lives.
you just like dunk your head in there, and it's like just like pure water. Like it is not pure alcohol. Don't worry. It is just pure water. And it's just like he's just like, you take some gulps. It's just water. You taste like the faintest amount of dog saliva, and like there's just some little bits in there, you know, like little black flecks of dust. And the blink dog appears after you drink, and he apparates, and he has the decanter in his mouth, and he tips his head, and more water fills the trough, and then he disappears.
It's just water.
Well, there's a lot to be said for having clean water to take a bath. Maybe he thinks you need a bath. Honestly, God knows we could probably all use a bath. So Val, while this is going on, is going to try something. The spots where the blink dogs have randomly peed, and especially the one where the one dog peed and then was a little bit ashamed of it. Is there like a mop and bucket around that I can just go over and like clean it up a little bit for them?
Yeah, you look to the table with all of the dog items, and there is a bucket and essentially what is a mop, and you can clean it up. Do you do that?
I am going to go do that. Yes. I mean, I've got hands. They don't have hands. I mean, they seem to be trying to help. Like they're trying to help us, so we might as well help them a little bit too.
Yeah. At this point, once you've done cleaning, a dog apparates in front of you, and it's holding a kind of like almost like a red bone in its mouth, and it drops it on the ground in front of you and wags its tail.
Oh, thank you. Did you want me to play fetch with you, or is this for me?
He just barks.
I'm going to take a close look at what this bone is.
Yeah, this bone
You're
is
blind.
indeed
I'm blind
a-
again. Rubbery and squishy bone. It's a
this is
squeaky bone. Oh no.
Dang.
This is the Sonic Squeak toy. It's a rubbery and squishy bone. When thrown, it emits a squeak sound affecting 60 feet. Those unfamiliar with the sound save versus paralysis and are paralyzed for 1d8 turns. It also has a hidden effect as well.
Okay, so I am going to look at this bone and I'm going to squeak it.
Yeah, could everybody please
Everyone
roll
roll
save
on.
paralysis?
Save against paralysis.
You are all
Right, and
unfamiliar
then-
with this noise.
Then we'll be
Oh,
familiar
worse.
with it though, guys. I'm like big brain time here.
All right, where is that?
Oh,
I am being
Where's
asked
the
if,
paralysis?
save
if
against
there's a wisdom modifier.
paralysis. There we go.
Yeah, so
Naturally.
did you all find it in your character sheets?
I believe
Yes, I believe. Oh, I found it.
Yep.
Does the wisdom modifier apply? Not that it
I
matters.
think
My
it's
wisdom
No.
is terrible.
calculated automatically.
My wisdom is
Yep.
terrible. So I succeeded. Everybody else goes rigid as a board and falls over.
Wow.
Oh, look. It's a squeak toy.
Well,
Squeak it.
It's like
Spalding
the
is not
screen
good at
goes
the
into
roll.
third person as we.
Looking
Yeah,
around at
this is-
everyone. Huh.
Rather funny. I'm entertained. You all. I'm gonna say so. 1d8 turn. A turn is like. How long is a turn in this game? I think a turn is like 10 seconds or something like that. So you all are just like
It's a long time.
good and knocked for like a minute. Like you all are just knocked. So Vel, what are you doing in your downtime here? You've got some alone time to yourself.
I am going to find a nice and just rest and meditate for a few minutes, like in a nice, warm, quiet place. Basically, my wish has come true.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You
I
you
pet
see
the blink dog.
the dog that gave you the squeaky toy kind of excitedly takes a drink from one of the bowls in the middle and then disappears. And then another dog appears with a decanter and fills the bowl again and then disappears.
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm a little thirsty. So I'm going to actually drink a little bit from that bowl too, but I'm going to do the weird thing where you pick up like the entire bowl and you kind of drink it like you're finishing off the milk at the bottom of a cereal bowl.
Yeah.
So delicately pinkies out.
While you're there, a dog apparates in front of you, and it has the decanter in its mouth, kind of ready for you to set it back down.
I set it back down after I have wet my whistle.
Yeah, it begins just filling that bowl back up with water from the decanter in its mouth.
Okay. So I guess it'd be like a short rest. I guess technically get a short rest too.
Yeah, everybody else, you start to regain feeling in your body. You are now getting up. Vel's had a nice drink of water, had a nice little sit.
Yeah.
What's everybody doing
very
now?
Nice. It was very nice.
A magical squeaky toy.
Yes.
as a gift for cleaning up dog pee.
Yes.
That's
Well,
a pretty generous
I-
payment, but I don't think anyone's accused dogs of having good economical sense. So
this is true. And at least this time when I say that I'm the cleaner, I was being literal and not figurative. Although, out of game, she's definitely a disaster magnet. I can see this coming right now. She should be squishy and dead by now with her super low stats on everything. But she's like, her dex roll, she's fine. Everybody else, nope. So
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Sometimes the
That's how
luck
it
works
goes.
in your direction. A lot of this game is coming up with the right plan and the right idea.
she's
So
got
far,
a Daedric
I mean,
trickster god following her around, doesn't she?
all right. So what's everybody doing now? Where are we going?
Well, I unless we can think of anything else to do. I mean, is there anything else on the that looks like it'd be something we could use to take with us, or that is useful? I mean, I'm not going to take the pail and the mop with me.
No, just the squeaky toy and the pail and the mop. Only other like weird thing is the dog with the decanter.
Okay.
No, we should try to get that decanter, but it feels mean to steal that dog's.
It feels a little
One.
rude.
But I mean, it's clearly like a decanter of never-ending water, which is probably pretty useful. But
Possibly useful. I think they may take it quite personally if we try to take it.
I don't want to fight a dog.
No.
How big are these dogs? Do you think we could take them?
I don't want to fight
Have
a
you ever
dog.
killed a dog?
Have you even killed a dog?
Has anyone in this party killed a dog? That's the great
say
question.
in
Probably
like,
not.
this character or
So many wolves.
No. My assassin has never killed anything. Well, has never assassinated anything that she didn't think deserved it, and she likes dogs.
Those,
Okay.
she just
My
has never
assassin's
killed
never killed
anything.
anything.
It's her first week on the
Well,
job.
she's a lawful good assassin.
Ah,
Oh,
very
sorry,
good
chaotic good assassin. So yeah, I mean, if she has to kill a deer for food, she imagines the deer is like some sort of super villain among deer, and then it's okay to assassinate it. You know.
I like the
has
original
standards.
explanation of I'm an assassin, but she doesn't kill anything, and I'm like, well, that's an interesting. That's like get on the Dr. Phil show. That's like an interesting life story there. Aside from interesting life stories, where are you all going next?
I think we're kind of
There-
done here. Maybe we should.
There is a door that leads back to there's the hallway that connects the Nord room, and there's a door almost to the north of there. There's a door to the south, and then there's the door back out to the hallway with the inn.
South. You always gotta go south.
I'm tempted to say we should just leave, but I don't know. We've got this really cool squeaky toy. We've got that belt. We've picked up a little bit of gold. And a scroll that blinded me for some goddamn reason. Maybe we should keep looking to see if there's any other surprises.
So go south. Let's go south.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
things
you
with us
enter
often go south, so we should go south.
another stretch of that hallway with a door at the end of it. That weird light hallway. And there's a door at the end of it. Are we all going to listen at the door, or are we all going to go through the door?
I kind of want to listen at the door, just see if I can get one good roll in.
You want to get one good listen.
One good listen.
Speed.
No,
One time.
Maybe.
no,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
Spalding
now it's
cannot
decided
hear.
that you are deaf.
I am going to try
Now
listening.
I've got
at-
water in my ear. It's even worse.
I'm going to try listen. I've had a rest now. I've had a little lay down, a little sit down. I'm going to try listening at the door. I succeeded at
success.
listening at the door.
You hear a bubbling sound behind the door, and you hear kind of like a sound.
Okay, this one definitely sounds like an orgy.
What kind of orgies are you going to, Val?
Not everything can
You
be
really
an
need to
orgy.
ask that. It's like a wet, bubbling sound and like a
Okay,
Okay,
maybe
that
she's
sounds like an
right.
orgy.
sound.
Now, this time I do think we should knock on the door.
Be my guest.
Yeah, I'm just gently
Yep, you knock on the door. At this point, the door opens and a white monkey stands before you with a towel on its head and kind of looks at you strangely and shakes its head no and kind of points away, closes the door.
Well,
Well, I don't think a
Well.
monkey should tell us what to do.
Sounds like we're uninvited.
no, I think this might be an invite only orgy. We could still go in, but we might have to fight a monkey. Huh. Spalding, are you up for fighting a monkey?
No, but I'm sure Bassa
That's
is,
the
and I
wrong
enjoy
person to
standing
ask
behind
if they're up to fighting something.
But we know that monkey will immediately go for Spalding. We know this.
Why would the monkey go for me?
I'll knock on the door again.
Yeah, the monkey opens the door and kind of looks at you, Gaspasta, and kind of like goes like with its hands, kind of like, what are you doing here?
Housekeeping.
Gaspasa looking for gold. Do monkey have any gold?
The monkey kind of looks at you and closes the door, and then shortly after opens the door and hands you a banana.
Well, it is golden color.
Okay. I mean,
Gaspasa, without peeling it, will eat the just like in the middle, just bite down
like a
and start
true
eating.
heathen.
Very, very thankful to the monkey. Kind of, oh, thank you.
The monkey kind of looks at you, Gaspasta, and kind of thinks to itself, and then kind of points to you and motions you in. Looks at the rest of the party and holds his hand up like.
Is this the orgy bouncer?
Apparently.
Gaspasa understand monkey. Gaspasa check it
saw
out.
what you would do to a banana. Is like, come on in.
Well, it was impressive. I would have just peeled it from the end.
Look, if there's more bananas, I bring you some bananas.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. We
Okay.
can make daiquiris.
All right.
There is a bar right over there. Technically,
Well, I mean, I don't think you
technically
want their
every
Bloody
room-
Marys, though.
Technically, every room we've been in except one has been some kind of bar. I'm sensing a pattern here.
I guess
there were
Gaspasa's going
bars on those cages, so.
There was a spa. A spa's a kind of inn.
It was a
bar.
water bar, maybe. Yes. So
Drinks were being
we're in the
served.
dungeon of bars.
Drinks
It's a
were
bar
being
crawl.
served.
It's a dungeon bar
It's a
crawl.
bar crawl.
I have
It is a dungeon
solved it.
bar crawl.
Oh,
I have solved the riddle.
All right, what's monkey got for us?
Yeah, you walk into this room and you see almost like a multitude of hot spring pools. You see various monkeys sitting in these hot spring pools. In the middle of the room, you see essentially towels laid out, and there's just a barrel of bananas. And these monkeys are sitting here. When you walk through the room, though, you feel kind of a shake on the ground. What are you doing? What is everybody else doing? Are we just waiting on Ghostbusters to go in there and be like, "Oh, monkeys, or are we doing something else?
Oh, I'm fully waiting for GB to get back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll just take a look around. See what's to see.
Do a do a detect hidden traps roll for me.
Where find dream trap? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, find hidden
Well,
traps.
that's not going to be very good, is it? Yeah.
That is a fail. At this point, you feel another earthquake, and from the floor, almost like a lava spurt jumps out at you. And if you could please roll a dexterity to try to dodge said lava spurt from the floor.
Dex.
It's a fail.
Yeah.
You are hit with a spurt of lava for 1 damage. At this point, the monkeys all kind of like jump up from their spring and are racing around and are trying to grab bananas as the earthquakes continue. A monkey kind of like runs along, and out of the pool, you notice a scroll kind of like almost metal clanks out along the ground as steam starts rising out. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to grab that and 3 bananas.
Okay. To do all that, you're going to need to roll a dexterity saving throw. What health are you at right now?
I'm at 2. We're fine.
Okay. All right.
We're healthy. That's so healthy.
Yeah, do a dexterity saving throw. Success. Yeah, you managed to grab 3 bananas and this metal scroll. You open, and I guess you're leaving now, right?
Yeah. I'm not opening the scroll.
Yeah,
Gasbassa doesn't know. Gasbassa doesn't know how to read.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not reveal this area.
The scroll is not helpful if it is a word type scroll. Which they usually are. They typically are.
When you open this door, all the monkeys just like follow you out. And so everyone is just sitting there in this quiet, stark white room. And then the door opens. Gasbasta comes in with 3 bananas and a scroll and a tirade of monkeys just like running away as like lava starts spewing out of the floor behind you. Do you close the door as you run out?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Well, how was the party?
Too hot.
It seemed pretty hot.
The party was a little too hot, huh?
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Val, read this one. I not want to go blind, and Gasbassa can't read anyway.
Oh, all right. I'm going to open.
Remember, open your eyes this time.
Yes, I shall do that. So Val will open the scroll and look at it. I can hear the dog squall from here.
Yeah, you're in between that hallway. That makes sense. You open this scroll, and when you do, it almost you look at it, and there's nothing on the page, and it disappears.
People need to stop handing me things to read. I'm not having a lot of luck with this. What?
Why did you drop it? Where'd it go?
You told me to open my eyes. You didn't tell me to do anything else in particular with it.
What?
The good news is I could read it about as well.
I'm sorry. Sure you get a banana now.
Oh. That does make me a little sad, Bass. Well, maybe I'll earn one later.
Fine. I'll keep yours for later, but here, you other two have it.
Thanks.
Gasbast is 3 bananas richer and 1 scroll lesser. Where are we all headed to next?
Well, there's only one. We can either leave or we can go in that one single door that's between the dog spa and the Norn massacre, which I am a little curious to stick my head in and see if any of them are still alive or not, but not in a way that will attract attention. So let's go through the dog spa, shall we?
Back to the dog spa.
Okay, yeah. And you're going down this little hallway here to at the end of that is a door, which you can now see. Are we all going to listen to the door again, or are we going to go through?
I'm going to listen to the door again. I got to try. I got to try.
You got to try. You got to get one. You got to get one off tonight.
Yes.
Hey!
What if I was just like, it's an orgy, but I'm not going to do that for you. You hear a kind of like droning sound, like kind of a whoa, 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 and the crackling of fire.
Well, it sounds warm in there. And a weird wah-wah sound. Doesn't sound like an orgy, guys. Sorry. Should we knock or barge in?
Do you think we would
can
be
just
interrupting?
open the door. We don't have to barge.
Yeah, I mean, we there's a happy medium someplace.
All right, let's open the door politely.
Who's opening the door?
I'll do it. I'll be brave this one time.
Okay, yeah. Spalding, you open the door. You find yourself in a stark stone room that has a number of different. Hang on one second. Has a number of different. That's number 5. Essentially like benches and tables that are all stone as well. The interesting thing is in the center of the room seems like a collection of beds that are all around a pillar. At the top of that pillar is a giant blue stone. In the corner, there's like a kind of like box of wooden sticks. And all of a sudden, from across the table, a man in well, not a man, an elf in kind of this like goldish garb stands up and sees you, Spalding, and says, "I swear to God, if you tell anybody about this, not even that, I will kill you where you stand." And then he sees the rest of the party come in and sees Alanis there and looks at Alanis and says, "Why are you with them?"
Do I know you?
No, but you're an elf and you're here with the humans in this Falmer. Why would you even associate yourself with them?
Because well, it's a long story really. So there was this one time that we were trying to steal weed, right? And I take it you're not one for stories, but this is a good one.